So this week's meditation has been in about a state of stress for about the past week now, which I haven't experienced in quite some time, which is a good thing. But and then it turned to I woke up last night and things were getting worse and kind of freaked me out. I've been kind of freaked out all day, but um, I think it's important to acknowledge the stress and fear because they are both indicators that something might be wrong, right? However, it's no good to lean into either of them. Um, obviously you're stressed, you're in pain, you're in discomfort, and then the fear creeps in. But um, I guess it's like the placebo effect. Again, don't try to completely ignore it, but don't lean into it and make them worse than they're already going to be, because then you're completely focused on it, right? And I'm trying not to get sucked into the fear of like, oh no, I'm not gonna be okay. Think like, what if something happens to me? Oh no, what if something happens to me when I'm all alone? That thought crosses my mind a lot as someone who's lived alone for like 4 years now. Um, yeah, you never know. But again, being faced with those things constantly, but not allowing yourself to get completely overrun by them is a good meditation. It's kind of tricky, but getting a little better at it. Because what else are you gonna do? Again, like how many times throughout my life have I had something crappy going on, or I'm in pain for something, and I can't stop going. But as I'm walking to wherever I gotta go, I'm sitting focusing even more on how much this sucks, how much I hate this. Oh no, but thinking like that ain't gonna help you at all. Again, don't fool yourself. Don't be completely delusional. Like, oh, I'm totally fine. Be mindful of what you got going on. And if you got to go to the hospital, you got to go to the bring a hospital. But I'm just, yeah, I don't even know if this will make sense to anybody, but it's just what's been on my mind. And I just got home, and it's been a long day. And I think I'm going to need to take a few days off of work, even though I can't really afford to do that financially. And just, we're pretty tight staffed right now. But it's one of the, God's telling me, hey, you got to rest up, kid. You got to rest up, kid, because if you don't take care of yourself, continuing to go to work and going with the grind has only made this work worse, to a point where it's now freaking you out a little bit. But anyways, we're rambling. Don't feed into the fear. Recognize them, accept them, but don't let them rule you, right? Because focusing on the negative is only going to make the negative way more negative, dude.